Let's burn off some baby weight while we improve our core and our balance with my post-baby workout. I'm Samantha Clayton, Director of Fitness at Herbalife, and I'm here to help you enjoy an active, healthy life. Today, I want to focus on some post-pregnancy fitness moves. You can, of course, do this workout if you do not have a baby or even if you're a guy, because in all honesty, exercise is exercise. The true focus today is on the core and regaining control. Many muscles can be weakened or stressed during pregnancy, especially the hip flexors, upper and lower back, and the abdominal muscles. So let's get control by performing some moves with moms in mind. Let's simply get warmed up by stepping from side to side with a step tap. You'll notice today that our workout is going to be a slightly lower intensity. There's going to be no jumping. Everything's going to be nice and controlled movements so that we can just really work on getting the core muscles engaged and working. Get lower as you tap. And then we can just move on into just a simple step, step and reach, step, step and reach. Bringing back some old school aerobic moves, but sometimes the simple moves are best. So just a simple knee lift. This is great because it works up the upper body, it works out the lower body. Then we can transition into pushing forward because we want to warm up the chest and then warm up the hamstrings and quads. So you want to be tapping back, making sure that you press your heel to your glute. You can slow it down, get a little bit lower. Keep it going. Just getting your heart rate up. This is a great workout that you can simply do anywhere. The only thing you're going to need is a step, a little bit of motivation. That's about it. Here you go, just come to a march. Our first move is going to be a simple lunge. So we're going to take 2 lunge steps forward. So hands are on the hips. We're going to lunge forward, nice and controlled. Lunge forward again. And then simply come back. And it's all about just keeping balance and control, nice and slow. Again, focusing on making sure that you keep your knee behind the toe as you lunge, a nice straight back. If you were out on a walk and wanted to add in some lunges, you could just keep going forward. If you're short on space, just lunge forward 1 time, lunge back 1 time. And the whole time, just try focused on keeping your balance and making sure your body's in the correct position. We're going to go forward 1 more time. 1 more time forward. And back we go. Our next move is a simple plie squat. So I want you to stand. Your feet are slightly wider than shoulders width apart. Your toes are pointing out like a ballet move. I want you to just draw your pelvis under, abs are tight, hands can stay on the hips. Let's do this first one real slow. You're simply going to lower down as if your back is against a wall. You're going to hold for a second and then you're just going to pulse. 1, 2, come back up to standing. So you want to maintain total control the entire time. So we're not bouncing down low, we're simply pulsing. The difference is a pulse is controlled. I'm controlling my movement and not letting any momentum just make me bounce up and down. Bouncing's not great for your muscles. However, pulsing makes me have to really control keeping my core activated. Now, if you want to advance this a tiny bit, you can simply lift up 1 heel. So let's come back up to standing, lift 1 heel off the floor, same position, down we go. Again, this really makes you focus on the inner thighs, focus on the core. Let's just do 2 with the heel up, switch heels, other heels up off the floor, maintain same position, 1, 2, back to standing. 1, 2, back to standing. To advance it a little bit further, both heels are coming up off the floor, total ballet style move. You're really gonna feel this in the inner thigh area. You're gonna feel it in your core. Just try that 3 times and relax. We're gonna grab our step. Make sure that you place your step somewhere where it's sturdy and safe. My step's pretty high, but you can always use a really low step. And if you don't have a step, simply just repeat the move, but without the step. So what I want you to do is I want you to stand on the step, standing up tall. Again, hands on hips or hands can be out front for balance. And we're simply going to, with control, slowly lower down, tap the foot to the floor. So that's the first part of this move, tapping the toe down to the floor. I'm focused that my body weight is going back. Again, I want to make sure that knee's not crossing the line of the toe. Maintaining control, being really slow. As you get comfortable with this move, just the simple up and downs, like a level 1 move. But if you're ready to advance this a little, you can simply lift your foot out to the side. Come down, foot out to the side. So what you'll notice now is your glute muscles are really working on your stationary leg. Your quads working really, really hard. But now you're engaging your core. You're engaging those ignored inner thigh muscles. Just give me 2 more. Great job. Come back down. Walk around to the other side of your step. And again, start out standing up tall. Take a deep breath. Hands are on the hips. Point the toe. Find your balance. And slowly go back down. I'm really focusing that I'm not leaning forward. I want to maintain control. This whole workout, you want to feel like a dancer. Nice long and lean body parts. Nice straight back. But I really feel that my quads are engaged, my glutes are engaged. As you feel comfortable, you can engage that other leg, advance the move a little. Again, I want to make sure that my core is facing forward the whole time. What you'll find sometimes is people will try to lean and kick. We're not trying to do that because we just want to work the low back, the abs, and work those glutes and quads. Great job. Now step down, come to the other side of your step again. This time we're going to get on the move. So we're going to step up right into the middle of the step. We're going to lift one knee, step all the way back down, step all the way over. Step up, lift the knee, hold for a second, step down, and step over. Lift, lower, over we go. This is great. Make your brain work. If you do have a baby at home, your brain's going to be tired. You're maybe not sleeping so well. So this little coordination move would be great to wake you up. Lift and lower. The reason I don't want to do any jumping moves after having my 4 babies, I found it so hard to do anything that was jumping for about the first year. While you regain control of those core muscles that spent 9 months growing. So, no jumping. But as you can imagine, as you feel better, you can always add in that little hop. Add in a little hop. Okay, one last time. Over we go. Right, we're going to take it down to the floor. Right, we're going to simply sit down on the floor. We're going to do bridge pose. So focus on making sure your feet are hip distance apart. Slowly roll down to the mat. Maybe bring your heels in a little bit closer to the glutes. Palms are on the floor. I'm contracting my core and I'm simply going to squeeze my glutes and come up into bridge position and come back down. And again, we can add in a slight pulse to this move to really get control of the glutes. So as I come up, I'm going to pulse 2 and then come back down. Lift and pulse. So essentially when you're pulsing in this move, you're simply contracting your glutes, contracting your hamstrings, making the body work hard. Make sure that you don't lift your hips too high. We want to make sure that we lift enough that we can just about, can't see the knees. It's a nice straight line down the body, because you don't want to lift up onto your neck. I want my body weight to stay focused on my shoulders and upper back. Right, our next move is we're going to do a really modified V-sit. So what I want you to do is I want you to rest down on your elbows, like so. You're going to lift one foot up and lift up the other foot. So you're just going to be right here, come back down. Lift up and come back down. Again, just finding control in the lower body. Now, when you're ready to advance this move, you can simply come down, arms are up, feet are here, and we could just pulse right here. But again, if you're really new to this exercise, stay with that supported. So we're still engaging the lower abs, but you're getting the support from that upper body. Right, let's flip it over. For push-ups, it's push-up time, time to work the chest, work the arms, but we're gonna do it in a way that still engages the core muscles, because this workout is all about regaining your core. So come into your push-up position, but on your hands and knees. Shoulders and wrists are in line. I'm going to keep my core nice and tight. My hands are just slightly wider than the chest. I'm going to come down and I'm going to go for 2 push-ups. From here, hands and knees position, arm out, leg out, arm out to the side, touch the foot, and back forward. Let's do that 2 times. Come back down into push-up position. 2 modified push-ups. This time we're lifting the opposite side, hands and knees position. Foot's out, arm is out. I'm going to touch and touch. Notice how my eyes are looking down at the mat, because I really want to keep that neck and back in nice neutral alignment. Find your position. Come down, 2 controlled push-ups. Back up into hands and knees. We're going to do this one last time. Again, find that push-up position. Down we go for 2. Left arm's up this time, finding the balance, nice flat back. Reach and touch, reach and touch. Time to go back from the top. This is going to be a 20-minute workout today, because we really want to push your body and just get you going, get your heart rate up. So it's like a mild cardio, strengthening routine. I'm feeling good now, so I'm going to add in, getting a little bit lower with my step tap. Nice job. Let's go step reach. Lift and lift. So you could go 1 time through, 2 times through, and you know what? If you have time, 3 times would be absolutely perfect. You'll find as you go through the second time, because your body's warmed up, it's like you can perform each move a little bit better, get a little bit lower on those lunges. I feel like I'm reaching a little further. Keep it going. Right, let's go into the lunges. Hands are on hips. Back is nice and straight. 1, 2, back we go. 1 and 2. We have a tendency when we're short on time to really rush through our moves. Today I want you to focus on taking your time. When I had my triplets, that was the hardest thing for me as a trainer, was to realize I just couldn't go back to jumping around, jumping on and off boxes. You have to build up one step at a time. Your body spent 9 months preparing for a baby. Really changes your body, especially that core complex. So just enjoy taking your time getting your body back. Plie squat position. Feet are out to the sides, hands are on hips. Pulse and back up. Pulse and back up. I'm feeling so warmed up already. I'm gonna go straight up onto those heels. Again, this requires a lot more control. It's a little bit more advanced. Up onto the toes, heels are up. This just requires a little bit more balance and a little bit more core control. You'll find that your body wants to lean forward. So if you find yourself leaning, that's not right. I want you to sit up nice and tall. If you need to slow it down, you can slow it down, or you can speed it up. Great job. Time to get that step ready and go back into our step ups. Again, it's really important that you use a sturdy step for this move. And you know, if you feel that your balance is a little bit shaky, have a wall in front of you. You could be holding the wall right now. And only when you feel ready do you let go of the wall. So simple tap down. I'm going to advance it to that little side lift, side lift, side lift. Really have to focus on engaging your core the whole time, otherwise you start shaking. As you get tired, you'll feel yourself shaking, and that's okay. It means your body's working hard. Switch sides. Find the position. Get your balance. Some people feel it's a lot easier to have hands out front. But if you think about exercise, everything can be advanced to fit your fitness level, to fit your current level of fitness. So right now, if I wanted to make this a little harder, I could also be holding onto weights. If you use your imagination, you can make a workout, any workout, work for you. Just listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, you just need to stop, reposition and try again. If it still doesn't feel right, just don't do it. You're really going to feel on this move your glutes in this stationary leg working overtime. Give me 2 more. Great job. Let's take it back down to the floor for that bridge position. Get comfortable. Palms are on the floor. Lifting the hips off the ground, coming back down. So if you do it the first time and maybe you feel like your feet are too far out, maybe you feel like your feet are too far in, just reposition until you know you have a nice straight line. Do a few without the pulse first. Get your hamstrings ready. Because trust me, when you start to do that little pulse at the top, 1, 2, and back down, your hamstrings and your glutes are going to say, wow, she's working me today. Let's just do 3 more. And let's go back to that modified V-sit position. Again, I want to rest my body weight nice and evenly. And I'm simply going to lift up, legs back down, engaging my core. It's really important that you just listen to your body. I'm listening to mine right now and it's feeling tired, but I am going to be ready to go into that modified push-up position. But first, let me go right here, couple of seconds. Nice V-sit pulse. And then let's flip over. Last move, stay with me. Full 20-minute workout. Modified push-up position. Down we go. 1, 2, hands and knees, opposite arm to opposite foot. And back down. Chest all the way to the floor, nice and controlled. And then let's do 2 on the other side and we are all done. Here we go. One last time with that left foot, left arm out. Whatever you do on one side, you always have to do it on the other to make sure that you have a really balanced workout. So let me tell you that after having a baby, you should not start a fitness routine before talking with your doctor. I know from personal experience that it takes time to regain your muscle control and balance after having a baby, or in my case, 4 babies. So be patient and consistent. The most important thing after having a baby is your mental well-being. So take time to perform some of my breathing and meditation moves. No need to get a babysitter for this workout. Simply get a step and get moving. If you want more advice on getting back your post-baby body, check out my blog at discovergoodfitness.com.